The decision of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi to hand over the Katchatheevu island to Sri Lanka in 1974 is snowballing into a major controversy in the country, especially in Tamil Nadu. The island is located between Katchatheevu in Sri Lanka and Rameswaram in India and has been traditionally used by fishermen of both the sides. The Katchatheevu island is culturally important for fishermen of Tamil Nadu, and ceding this to Sri Lanka has led to widespread agitations. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday said that new facts on Katchatheevu island that was conceded to Sri Lanka in 1974 showed how Congress had callously given away the strategic location. PM Modi said this has angered every Indian and reaffirmed in people's mind we can't ever trust Congress. The Prime Minister's reaction came after a shocking revelation by an RTI reply that showed how Indira Gandhi ceded a strategically important island to Sri Lanka. Official documents and records on the handover of Katchatheevu island obtained by Tamil Nadu BJP chief K. Annamalai through an RTI application shows how India lost control of the island to Sri Lanka and Sri Lanka subsequently acquired the island. The document also shows India's indecision that marked the response until 1974 when it finally gave up the island, which is 1.9 square kilometer of land about 20 km from Indian shore. PM Modi has launched a scathing attack on Congress and DMK, saying that both the parties have their family interests. PM Modi said new details emerging on Katchatheevu have unmasked the DMK's double standards totally. Citing that the government of India under the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi had ceded the Katchatheevu island to Sri Lanka in 1974, PM Modi said that Congress and DMK's callousness on Katchatheevu has harmed the interests of our poor fishermen and fisherwomen in particular.
Main legal people, and please bear in mind, we are talking 1958 and 1960. The main people actually saying, look, we have a case, it may not be 100% case, we don't know where this case may go, but at least we should insist minimum that we should get fishing rights. And as I told you at the beginning, the island was also given away in 1974 and the fishing rights were also given away in 76. And whether in 74 itself was there any sincere effort to press for fishing rights, I think I'll leave it to you to conclude because 1976 shows otherwise. The indifference shown by the central government, by the prime ministers of the day then, about the territory of India. That fact is, they simply did not care. And to demonstrate that, I think if one looks at, again this is there in one of the documents of the released under RTI. This is an observation by the then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru in May of 1961. He says, he writes, I attach no importance at all to this little island and I would have no hesitation in giving up our claim to it. I do not like matters like this pending indefinitely and being raised again and again in Parliament.
In the reply to the RTI query, the Minister of External Affairs had responded that the first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru had written that the island was inconsequential and that there was no reason in continuing with this. The document procured by Annamalai and in public domain clearly states that the then Attorney General and one of the best legal brains of the country during those days, M.C. Sittleward, had advised that India had a good legal case in the Katchatheevu island as the island's rights were handed over by the East India Company to the then Ramanath King. The fishermen of Tamil Nadu have been facing a tough situation with the Sri Lankan Navy arresting Indian fishermen and impounding their costly mechanized boats. Since 2024 January, more than 125 Tamil fishermen have been arrested by the Sri Lankan Navy and there has been growing resentment among the fishermen and their families. The fishermen families are on strike in Ramanathapuram, Nagapattinam, and Pudukottai and many other fishing hamlets of Tamil Nadu against the arrests and impounding of costly boats.